Hello there. Uh, Surprise yet again, if you will. We're doing another new thing. The title should already tell you, this is Luminescent Platinum, which is, as you can probably guess, BDSP ROM hack, difficulty hack, right? So I'm just gonna start clicking through, and you may notice that if it's not too low, I don't actually know, but I can hear it clearly, so maybe you can hear it at least a little bit. Is that we are using not the music that I normally do behind, but instead the actual game, because I'm not speeding this one up right now. I know regular BDSP runs kind of like shit, at least visually, when I was testing it before. Literally just even at the beginning of the game, your character, like, it just freaks the fuck out a lot. But in the very small amount of testing I did, because I always test at least a few things that I can to try to figure out how things are going to work and if it is going to work. A few things that I did try, it seemed to be actually working better on this than on the rig base, which is funny. But yeah, so if you're asking why am I doing this now, well, by now, in real time, I'll spoil that. In real time, today was the day that actually the last episode of the Divine Sword came out. So obviously I failed in that, and thus I wanted to finish a journey. So hopefully this will be that one. I don't actually have. I didn't come in with a preconceived notion of what I was gonna name the rival. I'm gonna be real. That's funny. I'm looking on the screen, so you can't see that I'm on the. You can't see. I didn't notice it before. You can't see when I'm typing. The name, so you only see like it looks like it's frozen. I am in the keyboard section, so I don't know. I didn't realize that was the case, huh? But I mean, what is the? Well, I mean, I do hate the base games of this for the sake of that. It's I'll say I don't think it'll fit the faithful recreation, but I'll just say recreation should fit. So yeah. So what we're doing. I wanted, obviously, the last one, I showed that, hey, I found a Switch emulator, and now I'm trying things out, right? Which also, for the sake of, as you can already see on the bottom, and it should be in the description, right? That it is hardcore. It is not typeless like the last one, because as I stated at the end of that one, I did not enjoy those rules, so. If I'm not having fun, that's not worth it. So, will I do a typeless rule set at some point? I won't say that it's forever no, but it seems unlikely going forward. Whereas the hardcore rules, and I always type in as Michael's hardcore rules because obviously you can see I was willing to redo, but I always put that it's Michael's hardcore rules because that's what I'm copying, right? The rule set is meant to copy what I'm seeing from Michael because I didn't really know it before that there's like there is some. I mean, I knew it, but I don't know much about it. I guess is a better way to phrase it. That there is like a more or less standardized what hardcore as far as like playing Pokemon in a hardcore format, like hardcore Nuzlocking. Like it's popular enough that there's like a somewhat standardization of that. Oh, all right. Well, that's fine. It fixed itself quickly. Yeah. So I've never watched any like hardcore Nuzlocke or anything, so I don't know what the standardized rules are, thus I write that it's Michael's because that's where I'm copying it from. So we are doing that again. And as you see, there is a level cap on there. However, it's my understanding that you can have the game enforce the level cap. I don't think this shows us anything. Also, yeah, you can see this is not running very well. It is running worse than when I tested it, so I don't know if that's just because I have stuff open now. But like it seems like at least when I'm moving, it definitely looked like it was not running nearly as well. So I'm gonna just close what I can as we're doing this. But yeah, so so for it running well, that's part of the reason I'm not speeding up. Also, I want it to run as well as it can because this game also could crash at any time, just like the last one, the Divine Sword. This very much could, and also as you see, you know it's not the base game because we've already seen some stuff that shows that, as well as okay, yeah, geez, this looks fucking terrible. This is gonna bother me if it doesn't fix itself. Okay, like it's running here fine, right? So if it kept doing that, then you may have never seen this in the light of day. I may have never released it. But yeah. Yeah, so this is just regular speed. That's why you're getting the in-game music, because the reason I don't normally have in-game music is because when I hate how it sounds when it's sped up. Like it sounds terrible to me. So this is Palmer, right? Isn't he a Battle Frontier guy, right? Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, so as you can see, they've made a few changes. So this is supposed to be, as far as I'm aware, pretty similar to Renegade Platinum. Is my understanding, is that it was very much inspired by it, which that did make me think I should probably do the settings while we're here. What am I feeling? That looks snazzy. Set. I mean, we definitely want that off. I think the volume's fine for me and hopefully for you as well. I did try to test it briefly, so I think it should be fine. But who knows? Yeah. So, one other nice thing about this, so for Luminescent Platinum, they have a website that I'm sure I'll link in the description or something. But so they have a lot of like FAQ stuff, and so the various things that I was trying to see what I wanted to mess with and how I wanted to go about this. I don't remember it being here. Does Platinum do it here instead of over at the lake? I don't remember this shit. And maybe I just haven't played Platinum in forever. I don't know. Well, I mean, I did play Platinum at the 30 minutes at a time, but I wasn't the first one on that, was I? I already don't remember. Been too long. I know I would have been, right? Because I wouldn't have chosen Black 2 or whichever one we did. So yeah, I was the first one to do Platinum. Alright, yeah, I don't remember this intro, but sure. Okay, yeah, so he's just like he's punking us and like, yeah, we'll just give you Pokemon, whatever. So yeah, I don't remember. I guess you can let me know if I'm just like I'm dummy and don't remember, since I play so much Pokemon nowadays, just spamming the buttons and not actually like reading anything or like. So, oh, what happened? Oh, I have to go to the briefcase. Okay. Yeah. But either way, I mean, I know which one I want, right? It's always this one. I will always choose Pimple Up. That's never a problem. So the one thing I did have to test, so I went up to like this far before, is what I'll say, but I didn't talk to Palmer realizing it was Palmer when I was testing stuff earlier. So that was genuinely me being surprised. But yeah. So I do know this though, by the way, that if I say no here, like to fighting him, he still makes you fight anyway. So I will show you that that I do know that because for Divine Sword I said no, and then I was able to randomize, or I was getting ahead of myself. I was able to spin the wheel and find out what our starter would be, because that is going to be a part of this. But once we get there, and that leads me to the next thing, which Tristan offered or gave some thoughts about maybe how to help with the PK Hex issues that I had with the last game, where it's like if they customize stuff that you can't in PK Hex. He said there's like something about a what is it, like you can like have like hacks mode or something in PK Hex that kind of lets you just like do stuff that normally you wouldn't be able to. That's nice of them to give us an Oranberry. But I don't actually have to use that method, so I haven't looked into it too much yet, because the nice people who made this game actually have a PK Hex for this game, which I did mention. There's other Ancestral X I knew did that, right? So there's a PK Hex already for this, and thus actually this will be a lot easier to do than Divine Sword by like a lot. And so that's makes it very nice. And then the other thing I have to say that before I forget is that Michael, I probably should have said this in the intro, but you'll get here eventually. So Michael was sad that he was not gonna have any more series because at the time of recording this, as I said earlier, today is the day where it was the final episode of Divine Sword where I failed. Well, it's also the second to last episode for Tristan and his current run. So because he's literally training for the Elite. He got to the Elite Four. Like he just has to face the Elite Four champion. So he said, "Oh, he's not gonna have anything to watch anymore." And he asked me, "Did I record anything, or have I? You know what? I can pull it up. What did? I'll get it correct, so I don't like if I it was what Oh yeah, will there be another series coming our way, or will you be taking a break to focus on the tag lock? Was what he asked me. I mean, as of recording this right now, it's like around almost 6 hours ago. And I answered, I have not recorded any new series since failing the Divine Sword one. Which is correct, because I'm recording this now, as I just mentioned, like 6 hours later, basically. So I did not lie to him. However, I did know I was going to do this, right? So, and by the way, competitive. And I'm into, this is, at least, as long as I didn't change my mind, this is being dropped, I guess, 2 days from now, which is going to be the day after Tristan's ends, right? So that Michael has something to watch. So, I never say I didn't do anything for you, Michael. So yeah, we have Pipple up here. I've been beating around the bush, talking too much. What's new? You clicked on a series by me, so you knew this was coming. So it is serious nature, and as I pointed out earlier, it is competitive. So, well, I should say here, as I usually do. So you know what's coming. The monstrosity that it takes so long to fucking make these because there's just so many goddamn Pokemon, and there's never fucking a list of the Pokemon. So here's all the Pokemon that are in this game. Yeah. I can totally tell which ones are there too. So it is time. We are spinning. I mean, it's as long the only way I respin is if it's something I literally can't use, which is that's so funny. It's only the specific legendaries, but obviously in this case that is Totodile. So we're just swapping out for a different water starter. And since we have competitive, that should mean that we have whatever hidden ability, or not hidden ability, maybe ability 2, possibly, like whatever, just not, we shouldn't have Torrent. So I will be right back with a level 6 serious nature Totodile. So we have returned here with Ali, or Ali, the Totodile, because, alligator, however you want to put it. So I have some bad news. The first one is that it actually is Torrent, unlike what I thought. And the reasoning is because it was ability 2 was competitive for Piplup. But they swapped it to be ability 1 is Strong Jaw on Totodile. So that means ability 2 is Torrent. So yeah. The other bad news. Well, the moveset's basically the same. It's just, we did swap out these two moves were Pound and Growl. Now it's Leer and Scratch. The other bad news is that because I could see the IVs, we have 0 IVs in attack. like the rest of them are pretty fine. Like they're fine, but we actually have 0 IVs in attack. So we kind of just downgraded our starter. I'm gonna be real, but it's still a Totodile, so it's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Okay. So we're just. I was like, I didn't realize he was like ready to follow me. I'm slacking. So why are we going here after this? Is this how Platinum actually is? I guess I don't remember it being like this, but it probably was, right? They wouldn't have done this if it wasn't. So yeah. Like I guess I'm just too used to the Diamond and Pearl beginning of the game. Oh, that's a shaman. The fuck? Oh, okay, yeah, I know what this is. So this is a new item that yeah, okay, good. They have an explainer. So you can find, so they put a bunch of the regional Pokemon in here. So it's just like if you wanna, and supposedly it doesn't actually matter what you pick here, but out of these regions, what do I like the most? I mean, out of these options, it's easy Kalos for me. That was not much of a debate. Pokey accent balls, very nice. So yeah, we need to go get some Pokeballs, obviously. It does feel weird to be able to like run and I'm not like holding down any buttons, but I guess that's how it was in Divine Sword as well, right? Because that's just how all the new games started to be. In any case, I am hopeful, obviously, that this goes better than the Vine Sword, but obviously it's not both the hardcore and typeless, so hopefully that helps, but you never know. Obviously, getting fully evolved mons early on always is a big boost, but it's not like a requirement. Okay, yeah, so you see how the character's spamming out or spazzing out? Like this is it was happening like the entire time I was in like base BDSP, so I don't know how often that'll happen, and so hopefully that doesn't trigger anyone too much, but the game is it's just gonna run how it runs. So also recreation is gonna like run into us like over and over. Is that just like was that what they did in this? I don't remember BDSP all that much as like just on the whole, because I played it once and was like, okay, it's the same game as like Diamond and Pearl. You can change your Pokemon's name at any time. That's not gonna matter for me, but that's a nice feature. Hey, it recognized that it's a Totodile also, and not Piplup. So that's cool. Yeah. You want me to study the Sinnoh region, of course. Trust me with the Pokedex, of course. I do still hate the chibies in this, but it is what it is. Yeah, brings out new Pokemon. Yeah, makes sense. All right. Cool. I will talk to them just in case. But what I do want to do is I want to go Pokemon Center, not the Pokeradar. But I don't think I care about the Pokeradar for my purposes, since I'm gonna wheel off anything that I catch. But a nice tool, of course. Yes, this is my home, away from home. You don't have to tell me to go to Pokemon Center. I'm way ahead of you on that one. That was my next stop, of course. First things first, we heal. And there was another reason I wanted to be here. Because there should be... Here we are. So... You can see that in the game confirms what the level cap is, but on top of that, you may have noticed it says off. We're gonna turn it on. So if I don't really know what the affection thing is, but maybe it just gives you. I didn't look at that, but maybe it gives you like full thing, and then EXP share. I want it off, so that's perfectly fine with me. But yeah, the level cap being on should mean that the game is going to enforce it for me, so I don't even have to be conscious of it at all times. I'll still put it there just so that you, the viewer, know. But yeah, I thought that was one nice feature that was going to help me make sure that I don't have to overlevel, or that I won't overlevel on accident, because I literally can't. So I think that'll be nice. Oh, RIP to Pokemon Bank, is it? Yeah. Oh, it just switched, but yeah. That was a professor from Pokemon Bank, which is being shut down pretty soon. So. I do not know who that character is. But yeah, I'm as I was doing the with Divine Sword, I'm gonna talk to like everyone I can, pretty much. Cause I just don't know where, like I don't always know where the people are that give you the items, so I'll just end up talking to everybody. Which we already did on this route. And do I have Pokeballs? I should check that. I do not. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Did I say infinite repel? Okay, there you go. So, oops. Alright. So, do we have an infinite repel if we want it? I'm fine for now, but the game literally provides it to us, so that's very nice of them. I believe they also provide the like rare candies. So like if I want to use rare candies, I don't have to put them into the game. But I don't intend to at this moment, but we'll find out later if I really want to save. It's after now seeing Tristan's take on the hardcore stuff. He was a proponent of not using rare candies. Although he doesn't show us the grinding, which I mean, if you're not going to show us, you might as well just rare candy up anyways, is how I think about that. Whereas, if I'm going to be grinding, I think in this one, I think I will be if I'm intending to do the grinding, I'm going to show it to you. This is not, we ain't doing shit off screen, other than literal what has to be done off screen, being the, putting in the new Pokemon, and literally nothing else. So, like, that's how I feel, is that, like, if it's something that, if I'm willing to spend the time to do something, I'm gonna show it to you on screen if I can, right? So, but if I'm gonna save the time, like, and I don't want to take the time to grind, then I just rare candy on screen, right? Like, oh shit, that's cool. They have like a ton of outfits here. That is pretty sick. The Honchko shirt's kind of cool, not gonna lie. Definitely not an overalls person, I'll be real. The Eevee jacket's not bad. The Gengar jacket, I like it more. I think I like the Eevee jacket a little better. Cyber style's interesting. It's very bright. I think the summer style might be what I'm leaning towards right now. This is interesting. I mean, in theory, this is probably the closest to what I dress like, other than just everything being short sleeved, because it's a million degrees here. It looks interesting. Fuck it, I'll do this one. This just looks like an art student though to me, where it's like, yeah, this is just more normal clothing. Fuck it, I'm just gonna do this one. I like it better. I was trying to convince myself of the other one, but I think this looks fine. Obviously the long hair ones are like the female models that don't really look like me, whereas obviously I have the very long hair. So I wasn't really looking into that, and we have a trainer card, sure. Sick. Okay. Yeah, sure. Whatever. I'll double check. I mean, I don't think we got we didn't get any Pokeballs in the meantime, so let's go. I'm willing to fight whatever I run into, so I don't need the infinite repel thing. So I don't know if I'm now playing on just regular speed, if it's gonna actually take me like forever to finish this game, because I'm doing this at a slower speed than I'm used to playing games. Like, in fairness, I was on basically 1.5 speed, right, 150% with Divine Sword, and that was still taking me forever by comparison to like what we're used to as far as the friend group going. Because I started putting the Divine Sword out after Tristan had already started, right? So, and yet they both finished at the same time, whereas I was not that deep into the game, and obviously Tristan is actually like finishing the game. So this might take a while, is my assumption. Even with me doing longer episodes, it seemed to be taking me a bit to go through. So So we can buy stuff, but didn't we have the parcel? Is it not for you? Is it for fucking? It's probably for Rowan then instead. God damn it. Whatever. And I did see we can buy balls, so well, you can buy premier balls in this, which is funny. What? Fuck you. Why do I have a parcel then? I didn't read it. Like what? Okay. Oh, childhood friend, son of a bitch. Isn't it like the town maps, I thought, in the original games? I'll learn how to catch Pokemon. What? I mean, I should be fine, but like, I thought I was coming here to learn to catch a Pokemon. It's level 9. Wait, I should be fine as long as they're nice to me. But like, what the fuck? Uh-oh. I mean, I don't have Pokeballs, so I don't lose if I actually lose, right? That's the... Not that I think I'm going to, but... The fuck? This is not what I expected to happen. I did not see this coming. Okay. Well, Ollie is getting mud slap, so there's that. Okay, 30 Pokemon. Alright, yeah, see, that's why I didn't buy any. I was like, oh, I'm gonna see how many they give us. Because I assume in all of the Switch games, it's just like the standard. Oh, remove reminders in the party menu. Perfect. What the old reminder is doing now, I don't know what they're doing. It's interesting. Alright, well, I'm assuming she healed me on the front end to fight, but yeah, not after. That was, felt like I got kind of ambushed there by Dawn, but so be it. I guess I'll take a look at the shop now that I have the balls, so I don't need balls since I have 30. Why are Premier balls more expensive? That's sweet. I wonder if they made them better or something. But in any case, we have 10 potions. So I mean, at that point, let's just get a nice stock. That will probably last us the literal entire game since we can't use them in battle. And I don't need this, so I'll talk to just in case, but I think it is time for us to get to catching some Pokemon. So we'll backtrack first. Is that we will do it in the order of I'm gonna go over to the lake first because I feel like it. So here we are at Lake Verity. There doesn't appear to be any items over here, so let's just see that Bidoof. And let's hope it's friendly. Very nice. We will not be nicknaming it, and so normally I would consider doing the like just go catch everything first and then come back, but since we're gonna get experience trying to catch things, I think I should probably just swap them out immediately. So we have an Impish, simple Bidoof, level 5. And let's go get this wheel. And let's give it a spin. Burmy, the sand form. Oh, you know, I'm for our typings that's probably fine, but it's gonna be hard to get me excited when I see Burmy joining the squad. I'll be real, but I'll be right back with the Burmy sand form thing. And we have returned here with Tusken, the Burmy, the Tusken being the Tusken Raiders from Star Wars. I didn't mention it. It was a female Bidoof, so thus female, and thus that means we at level 20 it would become a Wormadam. It is Shedskin. It was ability 1, so that is what it is for here. I didn't look at what Wormadam is. Hidden power. Oh, it shows us here. So I was gonna say I know what it is because I was on there, but that's interesting that it straight up shows you. So this is the moveset it's gonna have until it evolves. So there's that. We are minus special attack, but we do have hidden power fighting. So it is pure bug currently, and then if it lives long enough to become Wormadam, then it will be bug ground. But here we are on route 201. So we are ready to get our next encounter. Which if it was another Bidoof, I would just try to catch it. There is no dupes or species or anything as far as when I'm trying to catch the Pokemon in the route. So I know I think Michael pointed out there was one route where I faced a Mon in a berry tree, like a Squovit, and I just ignored it because I guess I was still in the mindset of when we did Ultra Sun. But realistically, and whatever also I got 0 on the Burmy. Oh, duh, because it's not EXP share. I was so used to the last game. Yeah, so I guess it didn't matter when I did this. But whatever. I should have put it in the front as the actual answer. But yeah. I'm dumb. Just don't mind me. I know we got an EXP share, but I don't want to use it yet. So. Oh wait, what the fuck? Hold up. Okay, we can't see it, but when we're next walking, we'll see it. But yeah, so here's Nidoran male, level 5, gentle nature with poison point. But the real question is, what shall it become? That is what we're all wondering, of course. So let's spin and find out. Skorupi. Alright, well, from one poison type to another, I will be right back. And we have returned here with Pinscher, the Skorupi. I did realize, so I didn't say last time what was different in this game versus the normal game, and that's because the setup that their website has for the information, it's set up like a Pokedex. So like I'm just looking basically at like a Pokedex page, and it's not like comparing what's like different, whereas like that's what it usually is. So I do need to get ahead of this. The difference on Burmy in base stats is that the attack was 29, now it's 20, and the special attack was also 29, now it's 45, and the speed has gone from 36 to 30. So that's where they moved around stats, and it's the base stat total is only 1 point, but they took some away from attack and speed and gave it to special attack. Yeah. Since I'm sure you cared so much about that. Yeah, but either way, we're here for Pinscher. Whereas this does not have any different base stats. This is how I didn't know this before. Skorupi has base 90 defense. Like, what the heck? That's crazy. We're minus defense, unfortunately. And also we're, I think, perfect IVs, which is funny. But, yeah, I just didn't know that. We're battle armor. We're just ability 1. And it kept Poison Sting and Leer that the Nidoran had, but also has Bite and Hone Claws. And I won't know what's different unless I really look into it. The moveset differences, like, oh, if it's like this is something it didn't get this early, or like it, just altogether didn't get. But like I don't know that I'm gonna care enough to say that. Like if it has this on the screen, great, and then if it learns it later by level up or TM, I'm like, oh, well, maybe I didn't know that before or something. But I don't know that it matters a ton to like say, oh, this is what they changed, because I won't really know. But yeah, the most important thing, now we get to see. Okay, the follow is still kind of as shitty as I remember it, right? Yeah. Like I assume it would be annoying for them to fix that, so I could understand them not doing that. Like it's probably not worth their time. But I will run. We don't need to heal, but I'm gonna double check. I don't think I saw a way to fish, but just in case. No. We do have the bike, which I should probably register. But yeah. We want to go to Route 202. Since we got our Lake Verity, we can't fish, so we probably can't do God names of the places, man. Does this guidebook have the... No, we don't have a town map, but whatever. It's not Sand Gem. This is Sand Gem, right? Yeah. God, how do I not remember? Whatever, I don't care. I don't remember where we started, the city name, so it's whatever. We're gonna get our 2-2 encounter though. I'm just blanking, so. Oh, funny. Here's a Burmy. Well, I do know its moveset, so. Because every move that our Burmy has, it gets at level 1. So, just depends on what hidden power it has. might be. If it was hidden power grass or electric, then maybe it could have been threatening. But obviously we caught it in one, as we have been doing. But it doesn't really matter that's a Burmy. What does matter is that it is female, and it is lax nature. And it has battle armor. Is that what? We shed skin on this. So that's, I assume, ability 2. And this one had hidden power flying, for what it's worth, if the mon we get has hidden power. But it would show like the other one does. So in any case, it's time to spin, so we can see what it shall be. Is Michael gonna kill me if I do this? Is Michael gonna kill me if I have both a if I have both a Totodile and a Feraligatr on the team? For the sake of it's too early in the game to be doing this, I think. I will say, you know, it is the same species, so I will spin again. But like if I'm struggling, I'm always very willing to double dip, especially in the water types. So this feels worse. Like my number one always in the early game is that base stats are king, and I don't have the base stats. So if I run into trouble, I will remember this, that I was noble and chose diversity over just taking my fully evolved starter. So does that give me any browning points in your mind? You tell me. But I will be right back. And we have return with Boom the Magpie. It is Flame Body, and it has Ember, Smog, and Leer. So I think probably have a trainer battle coming up, something. I think I should I'm down to put Boom in the front to get some screen time for someone else. So let's do let's see what's and if we're just gonna have to keep switching back into Ollie. I do hate that this game, the base game, does show you, oh yeah, hey, we could have made like full-scale models, and we did actually make full-scale models in the game. Just to be like, well, but for most of the game, we're not going to have you see those, which seems crazy to me. We got the Flame Body, that's pretty sick. I think because of that, I'm actually down to switch it to Pinscher instead. Which I was initially intending to go to Ollie, but now that it's burnt, I'm not concerned. And I did not order the moves on Pinscher yet, but I should do that. Defense curl might be a little too late, I think, there. Lassie, but you do you. Alright, Bidoof. I think I will get some damage down with the bite. We'll see how much that does. That's not a ton, but it did flinch, so we'll stay in. It's a speed tie. Okay, interesting. I think I will keep clicking bite until it hits me, so I can see how much damage I'm dealing with. And I think that is enough for me to want to swap out into Tuscan and see if I can get away with hidden power fighting it. But if not, I will switch to Ollie, of course. Honestly, this is probably dumb to stay in, but I just want to see how much damage this does. Yeah. Not enough, but we're giving all the, you know, all the team a fair shake here. Obviously, Ollie is much higher level than everyone else, but that's fine with me. Fell Stinger, are you serious? I'm honestly, it's 50 base power. I mean that's not bad for like Poison Sting is terrible. So like Fell Stinger at 50 base power is crazy good for us right now. I would imagine, especially when we're playing set mode. What? And knockoff? What the heck? I mean it's just straight up better than Bite. That's crazy. What the heck? Why did it get these crazy moves so fast? I didn't really look at the movesets that much that like we were about to get it, so that's insane. Pitcher just got its moveset turbo buffed. I should be careful of who's in the front. I will try probably not use the infinite repels unless I don't know when I would. Unless I'm like super annoyed, I guess. I don't know. Like I just don't really use repels normally, so I don't think it's a big deal for me. But what I will do is go through the Pokemon and order these moves in a fashion that I like. And now that is done, I think this is as good a time as any to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.